Give me a second. Need this. And that one's going to be popped up. There we go.
If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. The camera's here and the microphones.
No, not you. I'll send this all up in a second. All right. That lands. All right. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game 1 of the Asia series. Sorry about the late start. I had to go ahead and get some stuff set up because I wasn't expecting to stream. But we're here. We're live. I'm to introduce myself. I go by the name of Chaostopia. And of course, you guys are going ahead and seeing this lovely matchup. Game 1 of the Asia series. Brisbane versus SoftBank. And of course, this one's already going to get down to the 1-2 count. Or the starting pitcher, I believe that's Nick Toons on the mound. So SoftBank will gets a check swing, and that will be a strikeout. So swing and a miss. And here comes Super Poop. Alright, here we go. This one's going to be hit. It's a drive, and that one will be caught for the out. Here comes Nick Toons to lead off. Nick Toons will be batting leadoff on the mound tonight. Definitely not Washing, who's been their ace. Actually, no, holy shoot, he actually is here. So the ace of this team of SoftBank is officially here. It looks like he's using the small animation while Nick will be using the Fernandez. So here we go. Don't mind me with the having bald head in the back. And this one's going to be hit, and that one will be fouled off for the 1-1 pitch. Of course, we're going to be switching from our regular hot cameras to the other ones. As as we are in the bottom of the first. So Nick, 2-1. And this one, it's a drive deep to center, and this one's gone! Nicktoons with the leadoff home run! Flashing lights! The Kanye West one of the Kanye West graduation songs, man. That's how to get this one off with a bang. That's going to work against the Asia League Pitcher of the Year. You could arguably say the Sawamura Award winner. But yeah. To the 1-0 count for Inferno. Has to go to work. And this one's going to be outside for... Looks like for the 1-1 count. To Washington, the Asia Cy Young. And this one's going to be hit. And that one's going to be caught by Super Poop for the first out. Here comes Bay YN. Okay, so BYN gonna go to work here. Outside, that's gonna be strike one. So here's gonna be the pitch inside, and that's gonna be the L2. So getting aggressive early here. And of course, we've had Washington here before. So that's probably would be the strategy. That's just to get aggressive early on. Of course, we're going to get the look at the lefty camera. As this one's going to be a knuckleball for the strikeout.
Hope you find your dad.
And here comes 3 times KJ. I have no idea why you chose Never Goon as this. Hey, you do you, man. Bryce Harper stance. Takes that one high upstairs for Mall 1. To this closer lefty pitcher came right in our regular one. Looks like this one's going to be a hook, and that one will be landing in for the strike. So 1-1 count. This one cutter. 2-1. Like this idea. You gotta understand the idea that what he likes to do. He's trying to figure out where to go. It's nothing too crazy. And you expect this from Washi, who's been arguably one of the top pitchers in Asia League that I've seen covering my time here. So, here we go. This one's going to be high, and that one will be swung for strike 2. So, pitcher calling time. Into 2-2 count. So, Freed's going to have to this guy to be a bait, or you can get aggressive here and go for the K. The answer? Got him! It's a strikeout. With a Jeffrey on leap. And here comes Vicky Katz. Just the right guy, and you were always just a dream. It's a and the tantrums out of my league. That's all right. Back on the mound goes Nick. He's gonna go to work here, as this one's gonna be fouled off. Oh no, I lied. That's gonna go right to the first baseman for infield out. Here comes Martin. You're gonna go and get a look at this. This is gonna be downstairs for strike one. And this is going to be hit, popping it up. How about another one? It's 2 outs. Here comes Sonic. So get back to work again. Low downstairs for strike one. And already gained the quick pitch down, so this one's a cutter. Sonic will go ahead and will take it for the 1-1. And this is going to be the 2-1 count. This is going to be outside, and what a swing. 2-2. Here we go. 2-2 count. This one inside. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Nick Toons getting through that inning rather quickly. And here comes Hong. Of course, Hong getting ready. As Washington will go ahead and will go to work. He's been solid the first after the leadoff home run, but the question now is just pretty much, are you able to go and keep that success up? Because Nick is going to be a hard player to go ahead and deal with. I'm going to be fair. I think we've seen this in the World Baseball Classic. So here we go. This is going to be, looks like a fast hook. That one's going to be the 1-1. Here we go. This one, knuckleball for 1-2. Nice job so far. Batting right, throwing right-handed. So he'll go ambidextrous pretty much per inning, which pretty much kind of like that Seattle Mariners dude. They can't keep giving away with this. As this one high upstairs, and that's a strikeout.
Thanks, Mr. Narwhal.
And here comes Ken Masu. Of course, a former teammate of mine on Season 4 Yokohama. And as he's gonna go do the lefty on lefty matchup, so he's going to wait. So this is an interesting decision here by Washington. Hand wise, he's just going ambidextrous for how the batter is. He's just waiting to go and figure stuff out. So preferring which matchup is which. All right, 0-2 now for Ken. Here's going to be the pitch. This one looks like a hook, and it's hit, fouled off. So he'll live for another pitch. So this is going to be high upstairs, and this one, nice check swing to get out of it. So 1-2. So climbing right back into a comfortable spot. As a batter, you like to have those advantages when they come. This one blow, and this is going to be hit, and that one will retire Ken. Here comes Gold Friends. So going to work here. As this one's going to be caught, fielded for the out. So, and have Drew will go ahead and we'll get an opportunity as we go to the top of the third. It's been a while since I've commentated some baseball. I'll admit that. I really commentated any real sports. Last week I saw some action was the OFL divisional round, which we saw Adriel Loaded, aka Wycliffe Jean, and the Bruisers take on his former team, the Jocelyn Jackrabbits and Kamari XI. Those tuning in the U.S., good morning. And those tuning in from Korea, good evening. I assume there's some people that's watching from, like, I'd say Israel or something like that. Good afternoon. As this one's going to get down for the base hit. So already going to work. And here comes Daff. And going to work now. It's going to be up against Daff Lord. So a bit of a interesting matchup here. I thought this is just funny jokes, but I think that it'll probably be an advantage tonight. Really, if both sides can capitalize, it's just the American player's ping. As you can see from Nick, he's in the U.S. and he's dealing with some lag. And this one will be the 2-1. This will be hit. It's hit, and this one will get past third base. It's a base hit, and that one will get two runners on in a running scoring position. So I don't know how that. I forgot how that. It works for me. Here we go. This ball is going to be a hit. That's going to be a base hit. And that will get down. Here comes Super Poop. I'm going to pay attention to what the formation is in line. The corner infielders are playing up. Oh, they're playing in, and that one... They get the run. Wow. So they go with the bunt anyways, and they got it. So here comes Washing Machine Washi. And if there's anything else about Washing is that he's not like that as a batter. I mean, then I'll go. He's not like he's not gonna go ahead and go out of the park. That's yes. I've never seen him hit a home run, so he's not gonna be he's not gonna scare you at the plate, but deadly on the mound, absolutely. But he's not gonna scare you at the plate. As this one the 0-2, and he what? He bunts? That puts the runners in scoring position. That's an odd choice. Okay. Going to work now, as this one will be high upstairs. For the 1-0. And this will be below. This will be a throw to first, and that one will retire. And here comes FE4. And this one so far has been a 1-1 ball game. As unfortunately I have not updated the scoreboard, so my apologies. So of course, let me do that. You guys can see now it updates. The scoreboard has updated. I'm not really great with reminding myself about updates. I just commentate. Going to work now is washing, as this one will be hit. And this one, bang! It's an out. Here comes Have Dark. I remember back when that walk-up song was actually used a lot more. Now I'm hearing da 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 a lot. Alright, so righty on righty matchup here, as that one he statues, and that massively backfired. I don't know, that's his. Oh, he lagged out! Holy shit, he lagged out! The KFC Wi-Fi, that American server ping, man, it'll kill you. So here comes Nick Toons, had the lead-off home run in the bottom of the first. We'll look to go ahead, and we'll look to get a run on the board again here in the third. As this one will be taken for strike one. I love these pitcher-on-pitcher matchups. Washi pretty much at the peak of his powers. So was Nick. And this one will be high upstairs for ball two. Of course, Nick, I believe, he's one side in the main league, so you talk to me about that. To the 2-1, and this one's going to be hit. Popped up to the second baseman, who was playing way the fuck back. I don't know why that was the case, but that's gonna be the out. And yeah, Brisbane is essentially fighting demons tonight. Not me, though. I'm just streaming. Alright, that's this one. We're going to get to work. It's just going to be a 1-1 count for Nick. As this is going to be chopped ground ball into an out. So here comes side take. Okay, that was actually a nice catchy walk up. So going to work now. As this one fouled off. Barely. Now, I mean barely. I mean the third baseman could have caught that, but he did not. To the 0-1 pitch. And that one's taken for ball one. And this is going to be right to the first baseman. So that'll be, yeah, one of those ones. Here comes Sonic. Here we go. As he goes to work, it's going to be downstairs for ball one. Didn't look like, from the angle we have, it did not look like he was going to. No. Oh, that one's a fast hook. All right. So 2-1. And this is going to be fouled off for 2-1. So Nick's going to have to figure something out right here, right now. This one will be hit. It's a drive to right, and it's a fly out. So that will bring up the bottom of the fourth, I believe. Give me a second. I really get some time.
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
Thanks, Mr. Narwhal.
한국의 오타니 김혜성 LA 다저스의 퓨처스 김혜성 김혜성 도미헤드 뭐를 능가하는 이름 수비 김혜성이
Okay. So socks are on. Once I'm finished with. So this is going to be the 0-2 count following it out. I apologize for missing the call there. As this one's going to be 1-2. I was getting that the batter's side of the whole thing. So this is what so for first time players that don't know what HCBB is, this is what the batter sees. Of course, the lefty pitcher camera and the righty pitcher camera, these are what typically by the hand, as you can see, Washi's left-handed, so this is what the left-handed pitcher sees. As this one's going to be the 2-2. And it's going to be hit. And that one will be an out. So here comes free times. I've already home run song as a walk-up. I got that same don't worry. I got the same heckle with Feel Invincible. And this one's gonna be fly ball that was not there. So free time going to work here. I've never seen this batting animation before, but I like it. As what's gonna be pocket to the catcher. Yeah, I'm on such stance. That's Josh Chisholm? Oh shit. The fuck? Can tell the animators went ahead and did a nice job on that. Shout out to the animators that we have, I believe. Okay, so the 0-2. This one will be 1-2 now. Nice little take. This will be another one, and what the hell? What the hell happened? Did I lag or something? Oh, hell no. I'm getting... Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, we're all fighting in the gulag today, bro. Oh, no. Yeah, that... Okay, this one's gonna be right to center field, so...
Run.
Why do you have a... Leave it to Honk to go ahead and do and do some funny stuff like that. Alright, bro. I see you. Alright, bro, we see you. Okay. This one will be... Did you just bunt? Oh, boy. He's like, do bunch. He's daring them to bunt. To shift to the bunt. Hey. Oh, he's committed on bunting. What the fuck? He's committed to the ground. He's committed. He's committed to the bunt. Holy oh shit. Oh shit. You're not a third time, right? Okay, yeah, he has to make music to take a pitch, bro. Again. He's showing bunts. Oh, he actually swung it. Oh, that's going to be an out, but... Alright, bro. Basically bunted with the swing. Swinging bunt. Swinging bunt, as the professionals will call it. And this one's going to be the... We're going to see Ken back up on the mound. Well, back at the plate. Ugh. I'm not seeing Evan tonight. My apologies. And this one will be the second out. So here comes Cold. With Dion's walk up. I mean, Dion's on this team. So, here we go. 1-0. Alright, 1-2. So the opportunity to make something work right here, right now, boys. That one's a swing and a miss.
Fight your dad.
Thanks, Mr. Narwhal.
Here comes Super Poop. This one, I believe. What inning are we in now? That's the top of the 6. So this game has really gone by quickly. Of course, Super Poop will go ahead and will come to bat. Of course, Super Poop, not a stranger to the channel of Chaos Tilpia. We've seen him countless them, actually. I believe, like the first all the way back to when I originally started covering Asia League. Probably full time, like in season 2, but really got an extensive role, at least in the playoffs. As this one, screeching fireball, and he makes it to first. What a what a hit. So 1-0 on the count. Nick did a nice job today. And this one's going to be a hit one, and that's the first out. But watch, it will be safe. So this one's going to be the 0-1. As he hits this one, Washing's out, but the runner gets the first. So deja vu. Now Martin's gonna have to go to work, as he basically does the same shit. That's nasty work. The paradox of insanity in this ordeal. Absolute nonsense. Cleveland Brownery, as I used to say back in like 2020. However, we quit from saying that. So we called it, so now we call it Absolute Chaosery. Speaking of which, this is going to be another out. We're in the bottom of the 6. So it's already going to be the first out. And it's going to be for Inferno. Sorry about the microphone there. To the 0-1. Now, second pitch. Free out. What the fuck? You didn't even run the base. Here comes Nick. Of course, it's going to be someone that's going to be in hard out no matter what. So. To the 1-0. As I go ahead and I enjoy this breakfast not brought to you by anybody. So this one's gonna be hit, and that one's gonna be fouled off. So Nick, he's done a nut. Had that home run, hasn't really done much sense. It's going to be the 1-2. What a pitching performance so far tonight from Washington. That leadoff home run. It gets to some pitchers, but then there's pitchers that rise to the occasion. And there you go. Once again, washing machine, Washi, with another strikeout, and that will end the 6th inning. As they play take me out to the ball game. And there's nothing much I can say about this one. This has been a matchup on one hand, but on the other hand, this is just it's been one of the better ones. As both pitchers have put on some clinics, the defenses have been on, and we're gonna see more of that. So really, the only thing I can say to both sides is get some offense in. That's really it. Otherwise, figure something out. There's been no such thing in history as a pitcher going, what is it? Yeah, a pitcher going ahead and winning baseball games while allowing more runs than his team has scored. A quote one had and once said by the former Cy Young winner, Trevor Bauer, who what's going on with Yokohama? What in bro? Oh, they got Trevor Bauer today, so yeah, he may not have a good game, but that run support, that showed up. Okay, bet. We like that. As this one's gonna be fouled off for the 1-2. So Nicktoons will have to figure something out here. As this one, it gets the bunt down, but that rolls right to Nick. So here we go. Low inside, and that's going to low downstairs for ball 1. And there's something that has been understated about the pitching tonight. And this one's going to be a chopper for the out. And if you guys have been paying attention, it's been the pitch counters. Now, it takes 80 pitches to get to yellow stam, and neither pitcher is on yellow stam at all. Like, Nick's at 64 pitches. What the hell? Hey, come on. There we go. There we go. You don't. 0-2. But yeah, both pitchers. They've been doing a good job of finding their way to conserve their stam. As this one's going to be hit, it's a drive. It's a base hit. There comes Daff. All right. This one's going to be downstairs for ball one. As this one's going to be high up for ball two. And pitcher's calling time here. So Nick trying to figure stuff out. He's trying to go ahead and get everything. As this one's going to be a pop out. And 70 pitches. 7 innings. I think that's pretty good. Pretty good pitching. What the hell? Where's washing? There you are. Hey, there we go. Washing machine washy. Mr. Double W himself. 58 pitches tonight. As this one fouled off. Interesting movement on the pitch. As this one's going to be down below for ball one. I'll say ball two, but yeah, I had to stop myself. It's a 1-1 count. This one, there we go. There's a 2-1 count. There we go. You know, we like our baseball here, right, guys? Two-one count, as this one's going to be hit, fouled off for 2-2. So about as neutral can get. Well, pitcher's advantage, I'd argue. Because he could throw a bait here. Here's the 2-2. And there's that one, that bait, so now it's full count. So anything goes. You have to attack the zone. And the pitcher calls for time, and the batter calls for time, excuse me. There's something notable in that's... This one. Swing and a miss!
Hope you find your dad.
Thanks, Mr. Narwhal.
Here comes BYN. So, as I was mentioning, there's something to note, is that Brisbane they have their former. Oh my goodness! Pardon me. Yeah, they have a former KBO MVP, pretty much an MVP from last season in season 4. They have Dion here, so it's gonna be interesting to see if he's gonna be able to play today. So if he does, then anything can happen. 1-1 count. As this one's gonna be down below for a ball. So Washington's gonna go to work, and that one is the 2-2. As this is gonna be high, full count. So this is going to be hit, and that will get past the infield. So he will make it to first. Here comes free time. So lefty on righty matchup now. As we're gonna see the 1-0. To 2-0 count now officially. There we go. It's just swing and a miss for the 2-1. Time is rising. That's how you know it is officially those hours. There was no one covering. My brain went ahead and fried. There was no one covering first. That could have been a double play, but well, at least you learn or something or some. Okay. So here we go. This is going to be 1-1 on the count. As this is going to be hit, and that's that base hit on 2 outs. So runner in scoring position. Here comes Kent. As this one's going to be down, and what in the hell are you? That first baseman's not seeing heaven. Josie will go ahead and will come up. Or Josen. You should be covering. Oh my goodness. So bases are loaded. 2 outs though. So all you need is, if you get a base hit, it just needs to drop past the infield, or just get past the infield. That's all you need. or you get that ground out. Fielding has to be better. That's all I can say. This is going to be the drive. Is this one going to land? It does! Drop, 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 drop. And that's going to be the 2-1 lead. So Brisbane takes the 2-1 lead, thanks to an absolute bloop. What I was talking about, as this could be. Oh, that's ice. That's just rubbing salt into the wound there, as this one's going to be a 3-1 ball game. Somebody not see that first baseman. Like I said, he's not going to be seeing heaven tonight. He's not. That's probably going to be a play that's going to absolutely go ahead and bug him. So the 0-1 already. And this one downstairs, and that one will be 1-1. As this is going to be fouled out the way for the 1-2. So 1-2 as now it's going to be a ball. So 2-2 pitches. This is going to be a matchup of the night. A grand slam opportunity or another base hit. Whatever happens. Or we can see a strikeout here. This one, full count. So the matchup could not be more entertaining than this one right here. And for that, we're actually gonna go ahead and we're actually gonna look into the batter's eye. This one's gonna go up, drops, but the damage has already been done. So 7 innings of work and what could have been a better inning, unfortunately, just due to some horrible fielding. Brisbane has the 3-1 lead. Not now. This game's still winnable. But like, yeah, you can't have that shit happening. So, top of the 8th. As this one's going to be the 0-2. And this one, 1-2 now. And now 2-2. So Dion at catcher. And this one's going to be hit. And that one will be caught for the out. Here comes Super Poop. This one will be the 1-2. This is going to be an out. And that one will be the 0-2. And this one's swing and a miss. But actually goes to the bottom of the 8th. So Dion will come up to bat. And a complete game is on the cards for Nick. Not so sure about Washington. This is probably unless barring a miracle, this is basically his last inning on the mound tonight. And really a masterclass that unfortunately ended up the way it did. So this one's going to be the 1-1 pitch. 89 pitches so far, so he's on yellow stamina. To the 1-2. 2-2 now. And this one will be caught by the first baseman. There you go. There's some better fielding. Or was that one in the freaking 7th? Whatever. One out. So, a 1 count. And this one... 0-2. One, 1-2. And that one will be the strikeout. So
Thanks, Mr. Narwhal.
here comes Bay. Well, it should be his last at bat. 96 pitches. And Washington just trying to get everyone set up. This one's going to be the 0-1. And that one 1-1 on the count. It's 99, as this one's going to be 2-1, so one more pitch away until you reach red stem. And it's really harder to go ahead. You have to really land your accuracy, as this one's going to be hit. And that will end the inning. So 8 pitches. Well, 8 innings, 100 pitches. If you were to look at Washi's stats, 8 Ks, had that home run, but turn it in a masterclass of performance. Of course, look at the stats. You only get credited for 1 earned run tonight. Meanwhile, we have a game here at the top of the ninth. So this is SoftBank's last chance to have any offense. However, not easy facing up against a Cy Young pitcher in main league, as this one's going to be fouled off. So the 2-1 count. Nicktoons. This one's going to be hit. Catch. That's the first out. And this is going to be fouled off. So, Martin's going to have to make something happen here. As this one, delayed take. And that one will land right on 0-2. And this is going to be outside, swing and a miss. And that will bring up side take. So this will be the last opportunity here, as this one will be fouled off. 0-1 on the count. 90 pitches. 8 2/3 innings from Nick. More than likely will look to get the win here tonight. Just 2 strikes away. And this one will be a screecher for a hit. And that won't be the 0-2. So this one, 1-0 count. And this will be hit. It's a drive, and this game is over. Brisbane takes game 1. Off of a complete game from Nicktoons, 93 pitches. So this would be a Maddox if it was a shutout, but they did allow up that 1 run. So we'll see. This will be, however, this is a best of 7 series. So game 2 will happen here in Brisbane, while game 3 and 4 will happen in Japan. So your final score from the Down Under: Brisbane 3, Fukuoka 1. I'll go ahead and I'll actually end tonight's coverage of the Asian League. Of course, I had fun going ahead and doing this whole thing. Hopefully, I'll be here tomorrow, but it's really hard to tell. So, anyways, we're gonna sign off here. My name's Chaostopia. Hopefully you guys went ahead and enjoyed this game. I had fun going ahead and streaming. As this will conclude Game 1 of the Season 5 Asia Series. Good night, everybody, and thank you for watching.